Hello, my name is Lee. Welcome to my channel, The Diabetic Walker, a channel forged to bring together my passion for walking and the outdoors with my unfortunate affliction of type 1 diabetes and the complications that can arise, but also the benefits of the combination of these two things. Now, it probably goes without saying, I am not here to offer any medical advice, just to document my own personal experiences and how I deal with what diabetes can throw at you and what I do to tackle it on a day-to-day basis. That said, I hope you find this channel entertaining, for that is its main purpose.
Morning, Lee here, the Diabetic Walker, and we're out for another walk today, and we are walking the Itchen Way, or the Itchen Navigation. Now this path runs from here in Southampton to Cheriton, just west of Winchester. It's about a 32-mile path. Won't be doing it all today, so we're going to split this video into two pieces. Now the start of the walk is a bit of an open start. You can start from Netley, you can start from Itchen Bridge in Wolston, you can start from Shawford station. I'm not starting from any of those. I'm starting here at Riverside Park. It's up to you. You can start from any of those places, but the reason I'm starting here is where I live. The path actually comes pretty much past my front door, so I'm not going to walk all the way to Netley or down to the Itchen Bridge or Shawford station to then come back the other way to end up here. And if I'm honest, that part of the path is not that interesting. There's not really a lot to see. There's a bit of runs right alongside the River Itchen where we are now, but it's just an area where the cruise ships and the liners and the tankers come in, which is okay, but I decided not to do that today, so I've started here at Riverside Park. So it's quite nice, little kids miniature railway here. You can come down in the summer. It's not a very long track, but it's quite nice. Well, isn't it typical? Along here is absolutely packed with swans and ducks normally. Typical, nothing to be seen today. They must be camera shy. So I've walked about 3 miles, and the area we're approaching now is called Mansbridge. And there's a bridge. I'm not sure if that's Mansbridge Bridge or whether that's just Mansbridge. Who knows? Didn't really fancy a swim, to be honest. Not there anyhow. we've left the hum of the motorway behind now. All we've got is the sound of the birds. Unfortunately, we've left the river behind as well because it's a couple of 100 yards in that direction. But it won't be long, we'll meet back up with it. Just a quick glucose update. I took no insulin this morning. Had a small cereal breakfast. I wasn't sitting on a train anywhere today because I basically walked to the start of the walk. So I knew I wasn't going to be building up lots of glucose in my blood that I would then have to burn off. But unfortunately I might have had too much cereal and my sugars did go up to 20.5. They are coming down, they're down to about 18 now. I'm going to get a bit of a spurt on and try and burn some of this off. See if we can get it in the green. So I've just stopped for a quick water break. And I've just heard the sound of a plane landing behind me here. And it reminded me that Southampton Airport is just the other side of the hedgerow there. Doesn't really seem to be any way to get through here, it's very thick. If I can find somewhere, I'll try and get some footage of the airport, but I think we're pretty much right at the end of it now. So that might not be possible. Just on a quick glucose check as well. They're coming down, they're down to about 17 now. So that little spurt has brought them down a little bit, and we're nearly at Eastleigh. Get some nice footage of the river. I haven't filmed along the Itchen Way before, but I have walked this stretch of the path at least from Southampton to Winchester, which is what we're doing today. It's about just over 14 miles. I have to say this path is in excellent condition today. It's the best I've ever seen it. It's not overgrown at all. We've had no rain for the best part of 3 weeks. It's only the beginning of April, but it's supposed to get to 20 degrees today. And it's pretty warm now, it's about 14, 15 degrees. So yeah, it's a real pleasant walk actually. It's nice under the trees here, get a nice bit of dappled shade away from that sun. Well, there you go, that is Southampton Airport, and as I thought, we have come the other side of it. So not really close enough to see much. Just missed a plane taking off. Anyhow, I'm going to get back on the track because we're nearly at Eastleigh. Well, there's the river, and that's the closest we've been to it for probably a couple of miles. But we are going to meet up with it when we get past or towards Eastleigh. And we're nearly there. So we're walking alongside the Eastleigh Waterworks now. It's a good job we haven't got smell-o-vision, because it does kick up a bit. Well, we're 6.5 miles or so into the walk now, and for the first time since we left Riverside Park, this is the first we've actually seen of the River Itchen. So we're about halfway in, 7 miles. We're just approaching Shawford Road. We're going to cross over that. My sugars are down to 12.2 and they're still heading down. I am getting a bit hungry, but I think I'm going to wait until I get to Shawford. There's a nice quiet area there. I can sit down and have a spot of lunch. And I'm going to unpack my bag today and show you what I carry on a regular walk. So I'll bring you back when we get to Shawford. Sorry if the camera's a little bit shaky. Just put the gimbal on charge in my bag for a little while. Just wanted to say it's worth noting that although this section from Bishopstoke going forwards is very pretty, it's quite a popular section. A lot of dog walkers and hikers. So just something to bear in mind. But it is quite idyllic, really. Just thought I'd stop here to show you how clear this water was. Hard to believe that 6 miles or so back in the other direction, one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, and the water isn't this colour, I can assure you of that. I think this is one of my favourite parts of the Itchen Way that I've walked so far. It's quite peaceful. Well, I can't believe my bad luck today. This field over here, just on the other side of the river, has normally got alpacas in it. As you can see, not today. No alpacas, no goats. It's not my day, is it? So as you can probably see behind me there, and here, that's the train line from Southampton Central to London Waterloo. As we were approaching Eastleigh earlier, I did say how dry the path was. I'd never seen it this dry. No sooner had I had said that than I came across quite a muddy bit. Not wet, but just very muddy, and not a very long section. I have to say it doesn't bode well for this section I'm just approaching now. This area of the river bursts its banks all the time. So I think I'm going to get a chance to wash the mud off my boots. That was absolutely fine. Just a few muddy puddles, nothing to worry about at all. Like I say, I have been through there, and you are literally wading through water for a couple of 100 yards, and I've had to stop here twice, take my shoes and socks off and dry them out a bit. Not today. Shawford is less than a mile to walk now, so I'm getting a bit hungry. My head's starting to go a bit swirly, if that's the word. Don't really know how to describe it. Yeah, so which is a good sign that I do need to eat. I have got some dextrose energy tablets, so I'm going to have one of those in a minute. So I'm going to put the camera down and I'll bring you back when I get some lunch at Shawford. See you then. So, made it to Shawford. Gonna have some lunch in a minute. Just thought I'd quickly stop here and point out this bridge behind me, this railway bridge. For those of you who were fans of One Foot in the Grave, this is where poor old Victor met his demise. So I've just sat down for lunch here at Shawford, and as promised I'm going to give you a quick run through of what I keep in my bag. So first things first, in this side pocket, water, plenty of it, especially on a day like this. You need to stay hydrated. Okay, to the front pocket, medication, insulin, obviously. Be taking some of that in a bit. Up to the top pocket. In here I normally keep various chocolate cracker bars. It's starting to melt now. So on a day like today, aside from those cracker bars, as I said earlier, I keep these dextrose tablets. They're not going to melt. You can keep those in your pocket even. Okay, coming inside. It's my lunchbox. And what do I have in here today? A couple of bananas, great source of carbohydrates. Packet of crisps, also carbohydrates. And wholemeal bread with spam and beetroot. And that's about it. That will keep me going easily for the day. So just two other things I'd forgotten I had in the bottom of my bag. So just a basic first aid medical kit. You never know, it's just bandages, plasters, a bit of Savlon and some gloves. You never know when you're going to need that. Haven't yet, but you never know. Also some toilet roll and a little shovel, because again, you never know. And that is it, the bag's empty. Well, that's our lunch stop over here at Shawford. What a beautiful little area this is. This is exactly the place that I want to stop as well. That was handy. Right, let's get cracking. It's only about 3, maybe 4 miles to Winchester now. I was going to catch the 2:05 train, but I think that's a bit hopeful. So might have a bit more time left on my hands. And we'll go up St Catherine's Hill. Have a little look around there, get some good views there. So here we are at the bottom of the steps at the mighty St Catherine's Hill. It's not a mountain. Okay, so I've missed my train. So we might as well go on up there. So here we are then, right at the top of St Catherine's Hill. Last time I came here, it was blowing an absolute hoolie. Couldn't even record. But not today. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm sweating. Might only be 351, but it was a hell of a climb. So if you have type 1 diabetes and you're thinking about even climbing St Catherine's Hill, you don't really need me to tell you. Just make sure you check your sugars before you come up. Have some carbs. Have something sweet in case your sugars do drop and you get into trouble. Just keep yourself safe, really. That's all I can say. Again, not giving medical advice, just general advice, really. Well, we're at the bottom of St Catherine's Hill again now, and I'm going to call it a day in a minute. But first, I want to give this walk a rating, and I'm really finding it hard not to give it a 10. We've had the weather, the walk's been gorgeous, got a bit of mud on my boots, but not wet. And that's what it's all about. Get your boots muddy. You know you've enjoyed yourself. It's going to be a 10, the first one. The first one for this channel, a 10 out of 10. I really can't think of any excuse not to give it a 10. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed making it. Please like and subscribe, it really means a lot. And I've been Lee, the Diabetic Walker. Catch you on the next one.